I have a little bit to say about that. The first thing about that is, you know, I kept seeing his name pop up right after he passed. And I said, okay, I guess, someone else has lost their life. And then I kept seeing the incessantry of there was a really big frequency of his face appearing everywhere. I hadn't seen that like that since that young boy in the Bronx was brutally stabbed to death. That was the last time I saw that kind of action. But it wasn't until I woke up and when I leave my body at night, I get a chance to see some very exciting things. And what I saw was hundreds and thousands. I mean, pockets of 300, pockets of 4,000. There were many, many different prayers that were being blasted off of Earth's surface, going directly out of the stratosphere for petition for an answer. There were many people who really travailed and cried out for some kind of justice. A lot of people cried out for some kind of commiseration. A lot of people projected prayers directly to him and to Nipsey Hussle's wife, Lauren London, to the members of Nipsey Hussle's family. Since I've been awoken, I've not seen anything like that. So when I came back into my body, I said, wow, this young man was seriously loved deeply by many people, especially in America. He did have a lot of international fans as well. And people took it really hard. It really makes you look at your own mortality. And sometimes it makes you look at how will I be viewed when I leave this life. When things like this happen, it makes you wonder if you were to leave this life tomorrow, if you were to be killed or become sick, would you be regaled? Would people care? Would you leave an impact? And the thing about Nipsey Hussle, from what I see, I did not know that he was very, very involved in his community. And, I looked at what Charlemagne said. How you doing, Charlemagne? And Charlemagne had some very significant points that he made, that Nipsey Hussle invested heavily in his neighborhood, and he believed in his neighborhood. And I'm going to talk about the detriment of that and what that could possibly mean, right? So obviously Nipsey Hussle was not fearful of the potential of why people become reclusive when they become famous. He didn't care about that because he was in the hood. And I know a lot of famous people, one of the very first things they do is they exit the hood, and rightfully so, because there's wolves out there. People are hungry. People are desperate. People are hateful. People are vengeful. People are covetous and envious and jealous. If you're a millionaire and you're living amongst people that are on welfare, you're living amongst a society that has bodegas. You have $1 million and you're driving, a Maybach Mercedes through the ghetto. It's going to get people's attention. If you have a lot of money and you come through with jewels on, like a lot of these basketball players are getting stuck up and robbed at red lights, you guys have to be smart not to wear a fortune around your neck, on your wrist, on your, fingers, because you're going to be a target. And I think Nipsey Hussle knew the rules of the streets. He knew the rules of the game. He knew that. He knew enough to tell this loser, I can't be associated with you. Go over there. Go that way. I don't want anything to do with you, because now it's really about character and reputation. It doesn't take long to develop a bad reputation, right? So it's important that you protect yourself. protect your legacy. You have a lot to live for. You have everything to lose. The people that I know that are really, really famous, a lot of them choose and elect to live in a different neighborhood from where they grew up. The problem with what happened with Nipsey Hussle is that somebody that he knew and was very, very envious, and this guy was allegedly, I don't even like an informant or someone, who had a problem. And I don't know what Nipsey said to him that set this guy off. But apparently it was, whatever it was, Nipsey Hussle, as the owner of that complex in the store, has the right to tell someone, I want you to go that way. I don't want you on the premises. He had the right to do that as the owner of the store. This man did not have the right to take Nipsey Hussle's life. And he will have the repercussive elements that follow that, rest assured. Because when you look at all of the millions at this point of prayers that have gone directly into Nipsey Hussle's direction, it's going to force, as you guys like to say, a narrative against the loser that actually withdrew his life. This loser is going to be made to sit down and feel the remorse of everyone that has been stricken with grief. It's going to feel that. Now, if there are 10 people, he's going to feel the weight of 10 people's pain. But there isn't 10 people. There are millions of people. People who never even knew who Nipsey Hussle was will now know who Nipsey Hussle is. His legacy is going to have a quantum leap because of the positivity that he lived his life by and the good works that he did. The karma integers have been engaged. So the loser that took his life is going to feel the magnitude for years to come. That's going to be very hellacious, because with every tear that has been shed and that is going to be shed in the wake of Nipsey Hussle's life being struck down, he's going to have to live that out. Take out Nipsey Hussle's image and regale it. Respect it, but don't put it side by side with the person that killed him, because that is a slap in the face. We all know who did it. We know that his motivations, whether you want to believe it was conspiratorial or not, doesn't matter. Canvass the internet and detract, subtract, and get rid of that loser's image from being next to Nipsey Hussle. That's one thing you can do. The second thing you can do, obviously, is you can burn ancestor money with his name on it. You could send your prayers directly to Nipsey Hussle. You could send it to his family. You could pray for the future of his loved ones and his fans.
I'm a urban legend. South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb the tactics.
I hope that this gives a little bit of lesson to anyone who may be scratching their head about what is the purpose of all of this. I think somewhere along the line, Nipsey Hussle might have knew that, and this is in the words of another great, Ellis Hayslip, sometimes the best thing for a movement or an agenda is the disappearance of things. In Nipsey Hussle's disappearance, his magic is going to grow. His name is going to be repopulated. The impact is going to be fully realized in the way that never could have been if he were alive today. So I hope that that gives you guys a little bit of peace, not just with him, but with anyone that leaves this life way too soon. He was only 33, powerful number, but he's left a great legacy What kind of legacy are you leaving behind?
Just wanted to send some words of encouragement. Y'all stay focused. Y'all keep working hard. Believe in yourself. Prove everybody that doubts y'all wrong. Show up every day. Stay pure. Keep your heart pure. Stay motivated. Stay inspired. Show love to your people.